I would love to be one of those people to tell you I've always known what I wanted to be when I grew up, but the truth is, I didn't know until later in life. It all started when I was younger. My mom left my dad when I was 18 months old. She figured he was a deadbeat dad and she could raise me and my two older brothers better on her own. And the truth of the matter is, she did. It all started when in elementary school. I had a behavioral problem. Me and my brothers, we all had anger issues, daddy issues, if you want to say. But in elementary school, it started in first grade. I started throwing chairs and desks at teachers. So they put me in behavioral management class. That is when I started drawing. I started drawing on the edges of my papers. I started drawing to get away from the anger, and it helped me cope with the daddy issues that I had. Um, During this time, in 1995, I believe, the first Pokemon game came out on the Game Boy, Pokemon Red and Blue. That was the first time, once I picked up that game and experienced what that was, is when my creativity just blossomed. Ever since then, I wanted to draw anything and everything that I loved. Pokemon was the main thing at the time, so all my friends would love for me to draw Pokemon for them. I drew it non-stop. That's when I started developing my artistic talent. Later in life, during middle school, it started becoming about Dragon Ball Z. And this is when I started looking up to my brother for approval, because his artistic talent was way beyond mine. He would stay up night after night after night, hours past our bedtime, just drawing at his desk, drawing whatever he wanted. And at that time, it was Dragon Ball Z characters. And that, for me, was what I needed to excel. And so I would join him. I would stay up every night. My favorite character was Gohan, so I would draw Gohan non-stop, to where it became muscle memory, to where I could just draw Gohan almost identically. But that's when I knew that I wanted to do something with art, but I just didn't know what. I wanted to do something with gaming and art, because I loved Pokemon, and that's when I started falling in love with Nintendo as well. And come high school, my artistic talent blossomed. It really did. I joined every art class I could be in, every computer class I could be in, to learn, to research more and more into Nintendo, into anything I wanted to draw. I would print out pictures just so I could draw them, and it just, the anger issues that I had subsided completely, because all I was focusing on is drawing and what I wanted to do. High school, for me, I would believe, is where it all started to open my eyes and really know what I wanted to do. During high school, I took all the art classes and computer classes I could. The programs that I learned in computer classes would be Dreamweaver, Flash. I took JavaScript, anything I could do to increase my knowledge of computers. During that, I also took all the art classes I can, and within those, I won several art awards for my wireframe art pieces, as well as my drawings. During high school, I also wrestled, and I played freshman football. This, to me, that part of my life was when I learned dedication and seeing my end goal. I really needed that, because I was lost when it came to knowing what I wanted to do. And senior year, I got introduced to technical programs, which that I went into this class that taught me a lot of graphic design. It taught me camera work, it taught me Photoshop and Illustrator. Those were the two main programs that I really got into and really wanted to learn more. And within that class, I won several awards, and I also got inducted to the National Technical Honor Society. I made straight A's that year, and I was a great student. I also got accepted into Gwinnett Tech for their gaming program because I always felt like I wanted to do something with my passion, which was gaming. I am a gamer at heart, and I will always play games. During these classes, I was working full time. It was getting very hard for me to go to school and work full time. Um, and I also took this class of programming, and I really didn't like programming at all. So I knew that wasn't really going to work out for me. So I tried to switch it up and go into the art program of gaming. This led me to going to Art Institute of Pittsburgh online for game art and design. These classes didn't really intrigue me. I don't know what it was, but it was very challenging for me as well to go to work and take these online classes that didn't really have any structure to them. But that led me to fall out of school and made me fall behind a lot. And I was really in turmoil and just thinking of what I wanted to do. What did I want to do with my life? And then Full Sail came along and they had a graphic design program. And I thought to myself, these programs, Photoshop and Illustrator, those programs are the ones that I really felt like I was at home with and I wanted to do. So that's what I did. And this is what brought me to Full Sail University. Um, I'm completing my bachelor's degree in graphic design, and it's to me feel like this is my natural place. This is where I need to be.